Hello, sunshines. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful weekend thus far. I am going to pop in here and we're going to do a quick video to show you guys a good up close peek of the July 2023 kits and specials that both myself and Close to My Heart will be offering this month. So I have two really cute kits that I have created for you. Hello, Miss Nicole. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. And I'm also going to show you guys the specials from Close to My Heart. So the fun thing about July is it is a brand new catalog month. And so as you guys know, we're back to 2-month catalogs. And so this one will be available for July and August. And then we'll have another one for September, October as well. Hello, Miss Shelley. I hope you're having a wonderful day, beauty. There are two really fun kits in here, you guys. The Cape Cod is really it's been really popular thus far. I am getting amazing feedback on it, and I say that because it is the collection that I've used to create the large workshop this month. And you guys know from past experience in the previous catalogs that we are having sometimes stuff sells out, right? And they don't always reorder it. And so if you guys have something in this book that you really want, please add it to your July order as quickly as possible, and make sure that you grab that. You won't be sad when it sells out. But I don't anticipate the Cape Cod continuing for the full 2 months. I really do not expect it to make it the entire time because it has been so popular right out of the gate. So you guys know that when you place any size order on my shopping website, you are going to get the brand new catalog absolutely free of charge. So you don't even have to pay shipping on it. You don't pay a fee for it. It's just a gift to you from Close to My Heart, and it will actually ship with your warehouse order. Okay. So that is a fun little freebie that you are going to get. You're going to join the VIP because you want these. Oh my gosh. The VIP program is amazing, dear. I do not know why anybody would not want to be a part of it. And so mentioning the VIP, that brings me into my very first Close to My Heart special that I want to talk about. So they are doing something really fun this month till the end of July or while supplies last. So if they happen to run out before then, they will stop the promotion. But as of right now, they are currently shipping. So what they're doing is it's called the VIP bonus bundles. And so when you guys place your website orders, okay, based on the dollar amount that you spend, you can get a bundle in mystery. I say mystery products, but I will just tell you that I have seen multiple customers and multiple consultants post photos of their VIP bundles. And something that's very interesting that I noticed that I really certainly appreciate is that I have not seen anything that is not a consumable supply. So like, why is that a big deal, right, Suze? I have not seen a single stamp set. I have not seen thin cuts. So you guys, if they are continuing, as I said, I've seen probably 25 photos of bundles, and I've not seen a single stamp set or thin cut in them. It's all been paper, cardstock, sticker sheets, embellishments, big embellishments, small embellishments. They were all consumable things. And so what is really great about that is you do not have to worry about getting your bundle and including a stamp set or a thin cut or something that's non-consumable that maybe you already have. And then you're like, well, shoot, now I have a duplicate. What am I going to do with this, right? So you might have 2 paper packs potentially, but it's a consumable product. So you have the ability to use that up. And so to me, that's the first thing I noticed. And that made me really happy that we potentially would not be getting something that we already had in our stash and we didn't know what to do with. So you guys can look at this under the promotion site over on my shopping website, which by the way is susanwilliams.ctmh.com. If you look up at the top, there's a drop down box that says promotions. You'll have all of these specials that we're getting ready to talk about from the company will be listed there. So you guys are going to there are 3 different levels of bundles. There is with $100 to $149 order, you are going to get a $30 bundle. It goes from $150 to $199. You'll get a $45 bundle. And if your order happens to be over 200, you can get a $60 bundle. Now, some of you might be saying, well, I maybe am going to place a large order out of the catalog this month. Can I break it into, multiple orders so that I can get multiple bundles? And I will just tell you, I've had 2 customers thus far this month that have done exactly that. They placed a great big order, and they broke it into 2, and they got bundles for both of them. So, pardon me. So if that's something that interests you guys and you're planning on spending a chunk of change this month, then you are welcome to do that. But the fun thing is that if you guys are familiar with my business and the incentives that I gift to my customers each month, they can get 2 pre-cut kits, and I'm going to show you guys those in a moment, but they get 1 pre-cut kit with a $75 order, and then if their order happens to be $125, they get another kit added to it. So they get 2 pre-cut kits, providing I still have them in stock. They get 2 pre-cut kits for a $125 order. So what is just super fun to me is it just feels like the incentives are piggybacking on top of each other, because at a $125 order amount, they can get both kits from me, but at the $125 order amount, they're also going to get a $30 surprise VIP bundle from the close to my heart as well. Now, I want to make sure everyone understands these are only for VIPs. You have to be a VIP to get one of these, right? Again, I don't know why anybody would not be a VIP. You're going to get a 15% credit back on all of your purchases. So that's a 15% savings right out of the gate. They have, pardon me guys, I swear I haven't yawned all day long until I turned my camera on. But they have, periodically, they have VIP specials throughout the year, exclusive kits, exclusive events, that kind of thing. Inside my personal VIP group, where all of my ladies are welcome to be, we have done some exclusive classes in there. And they also have the ability, only my VIPs, I will purchase, workshop cutting guides from other consultants, and my VIPs are able to access those cutting guides for free when they place qualifying orders. That's not something that I advertise outside of my VIP group. So if you guys are part of my VIP group, that is another perk and incentive that you are able to take part in. They also have monthly cash rebates and coupons, 40% off abilities to grab items and fun things like that. So it's definitely a great place to be. If you want to sign up for a VIP, I can send you guys a link. You can have a look at it. It's $35 for your annual fee. So $35 is what you would pay today if you decided to join, but you're going to get a $15 credit back into your VIP cash account. So what that means is you're essentially going to cost $20 to be a VIP for the entire year. Now, okay, again, the VIP program piggybacks so well with what I offer my ladies as well. You guys know that I have specials that revolve around the stamp of the month every single month. Now, something they have given, that they've included within the VIP incentives and rewards for being a member of that program is that when our customers place orders, qualifying orders, you guys know for a $50 order, you can get the stamp sets, stamp of the month. Oh my gosh, why are words hard? You can get the stamp of the month that's originally at $19.95, right? You can get it for $5. Well, if you're a VIP, you don't even pay the $5. You get it totally free. So if you think about your free stamp sets all year long, there is 12 months times you're saving $5 because you would have placed that minimum order. So there's a $60 savings just in stamp of the month. I have not done the math with their 15% credit and all of that good stuff, but just right off the bat, you can absolutely pay for your yearly membership in your first order, like without even trying, my friends, without even trying. And it's a great time to jump in because this is the first time they've done an incentive like this. So again, if you guys are gonna place an order. If you're going to go shopping, you might as well do it when you can get the most bang for your buck, right? So I am a girl that I will go where the sales are and where the fun incentives are. That is just kind of what trips my trigger too. So take a peek at this. This is something that you guys can add on to your order. You'll need to select it down at the bottom after you've added things to your shopping cart. Go down to the bottom and there is the ability to click the box that you want it. Okay. It won't automatically add to your order. You have to go in and click the box. Okay. So that is incentive number 1. All right. Now, one of them that you guys saw for a few weeks in June, but it was not available the 1st of June, so I didn't talk about it on camera, is the Bring Back My Pack for Always. And just one moment, grabbing a drink of tea. They have revived a couple older stamp sets. We got the paper collection back, which I love because it's black and white. And you guys know I'm a big fan of the boldness of the black. And then they have revived the color palette with it. So all of your paper is black and white. And when we had this collection way back in, I want to say 2012 or 2013, the paper you can see is all black and white, and that is the same. But back in 2013 or whenever we had this, the supporting cardstock colors were Lagoon, I think Ruby, and Honey, which is similar to Sundance. So they were really bold and bright. They have kind of softened these up where I feel like they're much more palatable for a paper collection that looks kind of almost a little bit of a formal-ish vibe to it. So take a peek at this over in the promotions tab as well. Similarly to how they run all of the specials, you guys can get your components individually. So if you want just the paper, you can grab that, or just the paper and the stickers, or maybe you just want the stamps. You can grab them individually, or you can get them all together at a significant savings. So go in and take a peek at that. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I have the yawns. There are also 2 workshops. There is a card making workshop and a 12 by 12 scrapbooking workshop that you'll find those downloadable links there on those pages, the pages of the website that you can order those as well. And so even if you guys don't want the 4 always, this is a really great way to collect cutting guides and patterns. And I always encourage my ladies to do that. So even if you don't want the 4 always, there are really great patterns and cutting files in there. So just go and grab that and download it maybe to your computer, or you can even print it out and put it in a notebook. But then you'll be able to go back, and if you need a fun idea for a new layout or some cards, something like that, you can go back and use those patterns, and they're totally free. You can access them without buying the bundles. So go take a peek at the 4 always Bring Back My Pack. This is going to go until the end of this month or while supplies last. So it has the possibility, like all the other specials, of selling out. So again, I encourage you guys, if it's something that you want very, very quickly, or very like you really like you gotta have it, please do not delay. Okay, now this one, you guys got to know how excited I get with this type of paper as well. So I'm a girl that loves a punch of black, and then I love the bright in your face colors. Like those muted calm colors, they are not for me. I will play with them if I have to, but they are not for me. So this is a paper collection that I was so excited to get into my hands. So this is the brand new special called Memory Lane, and it debuted the 1st of July. It's going to go until the end of August while supplies last. Okay. Now you guys have seen specials in the past that have literally run out just a couple weeks in, and they chose not to reorder it for whatever reason. So I encourage you guys, if it's something you feel like you got to have, please go ahead and get it. Okay. So same thing, kind of this same style that they have done. You can get the bundle as a whole at a significant savings. You can get paper by itself. You can get stamps by itself. They also have a really beautiful 12 by 12 scrapbooking workshop. You guys, isn't it beautiful? Look at the paper. I love it. And then they also have some really sweet cards as well. So you guys can go over and take a peek at that over in, again, the promotions tab on my shopping website. And I did bring the paper over here, the Memory Lane paper over here. Oh, Sonia said she just joined. I think you're going to love it. So I wanted to just peek over here and show you guys. The For Always was just black and white, so I really didn't think it was going to be that spectacular to show you guys. But I wanted to bring this one up to show you. I love these florals. They are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now, I saw the trees in the house and I thought, meh, it's really pretty and the color palette is gorgeous, but I don't really know what I would do with this. So the good thing, obviously, is that we have double-sided paper. So now I can just have 2 sheets of the florals if I don't want to use the houses and the trees on the back. I don't know. Maybe we'll find something fun to create with the houses and trees. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. You've got this beautiful two-tone sage. Look at those patterns, and the zip strip, of course, is always super fun. You have the peach. I love this one with the fun little scalloped borders. I absolutely love it. This beautiful, beautiful yellow. You have one side that has these this little swirl pattern, and then this one is some floral, and then you have a really fun coordinating zip strip as well. You guys, this paper is so pretty. I love this one. I love, love, love this one. Look at this pattern. It is awesome. And then this zip strip, to me, like, steals the show. I'm always obsessed with like rainbow stripes and fun little rainbow color palettes. So of course, this just trips my trigger, right? This one is also really fun with the fun little X's on there. Again, you guys, I love when we get paper collections that are really fairly generic. I like the different colors, and the color is kind of what I get behind, but I don't really like something that's super duper like ultra themed, because then I find it hard to work with a wide range of photos and card themes and that kind of thing. So the fact that all of these patterns are really super duper generic, that just makes my day. Here again is another fun little strip of that rainbow paper. You've got a fun zip strip here. This one is more of like a soft watercolor kind of look here with that fun ombre look as well. And so again, I think you guys, you're going to love this paper. I really think you're going to love it. I'm excited to cut it up. I just got it just a few days ago, and so I have not even got a chance to cut mine up. But free idea books, free VIP bundles with your qualifying order, 2 really cool specials. And now let's talk about what you guys can get, what you can get from shopping with me on my website. Okay, so this is something that I do every month, and I like to give my ladies some fun resources to be able to use that stamp of the month that they have earned. Most of them have earned for free. The majority of my customers are VIPs, and so they've earned it completely free. But this is a really cute little bee set. Now, here's the deal. I have seen a lot of people use this set. What color ink goes best with that set? Oh, of the paper? The colors that are featured in the paper collection, Sonia, are actually on the website page. So they will tell you all of the colors that they've included in it. Super duper quickly, they are showing ballerina, honey butter, melon, nectarine, peach, sage, sapphire, and white daisy. So, like I said, a really amazing, like, wide spectrum of color palette. And so, like, if you guys are one of those people that are super duper matchy with like the colors of your photos, and then wanting to bring those out with the paper that you're using, this thing is going to serve the purpose. Let me tell you. Yes, perfect. I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to love it. I'm so excited, to cut this up. So this stamp set, you guys, I have seen several people, consultant friends of mine, and that type of thing, where they have really embraced the wide variety of colors. Here's the deal. When I see bees, I just see black and gold. And I like the color palette of the black and gold. It's actually our school colors where I was born and raised. And so I personally like black and gold. And I just, as much as I wanted to inch ride with all my might to play with this using colors, I just wasn't a fan. So what I did, since we didn't really have a paper collection that I could use that I felt really lended itself super duper well with this stamp set, I used cardstock for the stamp of the month kit. Now, honestly, that's the first time I've ever done that. I always will use a pattern paper, but I did use cardstock this month. Oh my goodness. I do not know why I'm yawning. Sorry, guys. I told you, you guys saw on my page that I stayed up all night Friday night working, and then I didn't take a nap Saturday. So I slept really well last night, so I figured I would be rested, but I'm sorry for the yawning. So what I did was I used cardstock, but it's so interesting because I have got more feedback from this stamp of the month kit than I probably have ever in any kit that I've ever done. I have more of my consultant friends that are like, I have to have those cutting files for my own customers. I need to go get them on your blog. They are loving it. And so I'm loving it too. So I'm going to give you guys a peek at these really fun projects, but I want you guys to know that if you are listening to this and you happen to be a close to my heart consultant and you think that your own customers might enjoy making these projects, you can go over to my blog, justcrazyblessed.blogspot.com, and you can go to the July Stamp of the Month post, and all the way down to the bottom, you can actually get the cutting files, pardon me, through a PayPal link that you can offer to your own customers should you choose to do that. So it's going to have a cutting guide for you guys. Most of the slides this month are cut with the Cricut because it just worked out that way. And so you're not going to do very much paper trimming with your trimmer like you do many months with your pattern paper. And so this will be ready for you guys to just print right out or cut right out. You can make as many of them as you would like. There are photos, up close photos of each of the projects. So if you guys want to put them together without waiting for the videos to post over on my YouTube channel, you certainly can. And then of course you have the ability to do that because you'll have access to the files. When you guys get your kit, it's going to come in a little cardboard mailer. And this little code down here, this little sticker down here has a QR code. So you can go right to the Google folder that has all of the files uploaded inside it. So again, once you guys get this into your hands, you automatically have access to the files. Okay. It's going to come again in this sturdy cardboard folder. So when it gets to the mail, they're pretty sturdy. I haven't had anyone in a very long time report that it got damaged. You guys know if something's damaged, I will send you a replacement, of course, but they're pretty sturdy. And so they usually arrive perfectly intact. So inside your kit, you guys are going to have all of your consumables with the exception of the silver glitter gems. Okay. So inside your kit, you guys are going to have your base pages for your album pages that I'm going to show you in a moment. You're going to have all of your card bases and envelopes. You have several sheets of or pieces of your White Daisy cardstock that you'll be doing your stamping and your trimming on for all of your large stamped images that you'll be coloring with your markers. And all of your card pieces are all slipped down here inside your envelope. So you don't have to worry about sorting anything out. I don't want you guys taking your creative time and having to do work. You know, I want you guys to be able to sit and relax and enjoy yourself and not have to be like putting all the pieces in the right places, right? So I do that for you. Sometimes my boys help, but you'll notice down there, the Cricut, it's that cute little hexagon little portion of that card down there. All of that's done for you. So everything is cut for you. The only thing that you guys will have to do is stamp on the White Daisy cardstock that is provided. You're going to choose to color it in however you would like. So if you guys want to add different colors aside from the black and gold, you certainly can, but you will have the ability to choose how you color it and that type of thing. Then you're also going to have in your little baggie, you have your hexagons that are going to be part of your mini album pages. You've got the fun black and gold glitter ribbon that is provided for you as well. And as I said, oh my gosh, I don't even have to tell you guys what that is again, because you already know. I'm just yawning like crazy. So the only thing that is not provided in your kit that is a consumable supply are your gold glitter gems. And what I did was I used my black, I still want to call them Shinhan markers. That's the brand we used to have, but it's the black tri-blend marker. And I just colored on top of my silver glitter gem. And it's so fun because you guys can do that with all of the alcohol markers and give your glitter gems a fun new color to match your paper. But you would assume that when you coat a glitter gem with an alcohol marker, that maybe it would lose some of that glitter shine, right? Like it wouldn't be shiny, and it doesn't happen. It stays sparkly. It's so cool. So you guys can either leave your glitter gems silver if you want, or you can color in black like I did, or choose another color. Maybe if you want to add some color to your stamping, you can do that too. But everything that you will need that's consumable is all included for you, including these little Cricut hexagon pieces that took me forever and a day to cut out on my Cricut. And then my mom probably said a lot of bad words because I pay her to strip all of my Cricut mats. So I'm like taking 150 Cricut mats to her house, and she's like sitting in her kitchen, like stripping all the pieces off and sorting them for me. So she probably said a lot of bad words when I sent her this kit. But anyway, it's just super fun, I think, and adding to that really cool, like the bee feel, right? If there is such a thing as a bee feel. So let's have a look at the projects. You guys know my artwork is just really usually pretty simplistic. I don't do all the fancy schmancy stuff that would take you like 6 hours, right? So it's pretty simplistic, but this is just a cute little simple 8x6 mini album page. You guys know, again, maybe you're brand new to what I do and what I offer my ladies. If you're not, you already know this, but we not only create cards throughout the year, but we work towards building an 8x6 mini album throughout the year. So when I am able, one moment. Oh my goodness sakes. I don't think I've yawned until I turn the camera on. But many times the stamp of the month, we're able to kind of lend itself to pages and cards. Now, not always. In some months it's easier than others, but when I'm able, I like to do both. I like to offer both for my ladies. And so we're into the, let's see, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we're in the 5th year of building a mini album throughout the year. And so we have, I've included a lot of these hexagons that you guys will have in your kit. We had done a little bit of stamping, random stamping on here. This is that cute little hexagon, little teeny tiny stamp that's a part of your stamp of the month. And then of course the fun little bees that kind of steal the show. This is the edge of this fun little stamp here, where I just have a fun floral border down here that's just kind of fun. Again, you guys will see the video tutorials of all of these projects being uploaded on the YouTube channel here in just a few days. But it is going to hold 2 6x4 photos, or if you guys have other sizes of photos, they will work on this page, because if you'll notice, there is really no background paper that kind of makes a pattern of sorts. Really, the background focal points behind the photos are just all of these randomly like adhered down here in different little areas of the hexagons. And so really you guys have plenty of room. If you wanted to put a larger photo on there, or you wanted to put different sized photos on there, like maybe you wanted to put a few smaller photos, you could do that, and you're not going to have to alter your pattern. All you might want to do is just rearrange a place where you've put the hexagons. And you can see some of my hexagons are overlapping my photos, some of them are tucked behind. I kind of like to do that. I love to put things on top of my photos. You'll see there's a little bit of stamping here. I love the look of that. Some of you guys I know are not into that, and that is okay. You can stamp off of your photos, and you can choose not to place the bee on top of there if you would like. Of course, don't put it on top of your husband's face, right? But when you have open spaces in your photos, which if you guys look at photos, many times you do, it's a great spot to use a little bit of decoration or embellishment or stamping. Oh my goodness, Judy. Hello, and glad to see you live. I'm so happy to be live, but I'm pretty sure I've yawned every 2 minutes. And so people are probably thinking that I'm absolutely crazy, and I should not be live anymore. I should be pre-recorded and well rested. But it's wonderful to see your face. Thank you so much for popping in. Oh, Sonia just placed her order. You didn't even wait for us to get done with the video, did you? I hope you got some really amazing stuff. I really hope you did. So you didn't actually say whether you placed an order on my website, but if you did, then I will touch base with you whenever I'm done with the video. But 2 fun little mini album pages, guys. Lots of little tiny details there on top of our photos. And again, some more of that really fun little bees there that are just kind of popping over the edges. So we've got 2 mini album pages and then 4 greeting cards. So they have buddies. So we have 2 here that are the same and 2 here that are the same. They are just using different shades of the yellow. So I have used Honey Butter and Sundance, and again, they just pair so well, you guys. So these sweet little like beehive cards, look at these fun little hexagons. Yes, this is created by myself. This is not a Cricut cut or a Cricut cartridge or anything like that. This is just a little hexagon that I spaced and welded and contoured and cut out and all the things. And let me just tell you, I lost hours upon hours off my life, but isn't it so worth it? It's absolutely adorable. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, I have popped this up on some foam tape, and underneath on the back layer, you can see it a little better on the lighter color here. I used that little cute little hexagon stamp set again that you guys saw on the pages, this sweet little guy. And I just stamped a few little random hexagons back behind there as well. And I just think it turned out so cute. So cute. So then you've got the area up here to stamp your sentiment. And I did a little bit of slicing and dicing on my stamps. You guys don't have to do that, but you know, I like to cut them apart and use them differently. And don't worry, it won't hurt them. They will all go back together on the block, just like they came off the sheet, I promise. So you've got the area up here that you can choose the sentiment that you would like. You love the things that I did. Oh, thank you, Judy. I'm so grateful. I'm so glad you guys like it. I am reinstating, I'm just going to tell you, cause you're popping on here I am reinstating the gift that I send to you guys when you renew your VIP membership, and it's going to blow your socks off. It's going to take me a long time to make it, so I'm starting now. But I'm so excited to share with you guys what it's going to be, but it's all Cricut stuff, and I think you're really, really going to like it. So just had to chase a little buffalo there for just a minute. But then we've got our little beehive, and I've colored with the 2-tone yellows. There's a little bit of green in there for the leaves, of course, a little bit of the brown marker. All of those are listed on the supply listing over in the blog post. So you guys will be able to see, maybe if I have used a marker that you don't have, you might want to grab that, or you can just do with what's in your stash. That's up to you guys. But there's a little bit of our black and gold ribbon that I just felt like it needed a little something down there in the bottom edge. And so again, same cards, they are just using different colors of the cardstock. So I think those turned out really, really cute as well. This one, though, is my favorite, and I have gotten so many compliments on these cards. So you've got the fun little hexagon window. Our acetate is behind it. Yes, the acetate is included in your kit. As I said, all consumable supplies, with the exception of a few of your silver glitter gems, are all included in there. So you've got this fun little black window down inside. Oh, I'm sorry. I absolutely apologize. The gold star confetti is also not included in your kit. And I didn't include it in your kit because I know that any of you guys that create shakers, you have a neutral kind of shaker insides that will work. So you could use the silver or the gold sequins. You could use the silver or the gold star confetti. You could use the clear loose gems. There are tons of things, and I just feel totally confident you guys have a spoonful of those in your stash. So absolutely use from your stash. I did use gold star confetti. I feel like it just really went well with the yellow palette that we had here. But you've got the fun little bee over here on top, a few of those silver glitter gems that we've colored black. And then I use the Just Because. I've been kind of working on some cards lately that are very, very unthemed, because I keep feeling like I've been sending a lot more cards lately than I probably usually do. And I was finding myself kind of needing something that I did not have. I had all the cards that were kind of cute and pretty. They had the wrong sentiments on them. So I'm kind of working personally to have some that are a little more generic, so then I can stamp the more themed sentiment on the inside. And so kind of the same philosophy goes, you guys. Same exact card, but two different colors of yellow, okay? So you guys can mix and match those inside your kit if you would like. I'm so glad that you like the B cards, Karen. I like them too. I gotta say, I really like how all 6 of the projects turned I think they're really, really cute and super usable, right? Sometimes we get the stamp of the month and it is really practical and we're like, we're going to use this on everything, right? And then other times we have stamps of the month and we're going, oh my word, what are we going to do with that, right? Well, I just think this one is really cute. I feel like I will use several of these often. In fact, one of my membership classes at the end of July, I'm planning on using the bees as well. So if you guys are inside Creative Collaboration membership, you're going to get a lot of miles out of your stamp set this month in July. Okay. So this is your kit that you guys are going to get with a $75 order. So $75 order placed on my website, and the $75 has to be after you've taken off any VIP credit. So if you have $75 in your cart and then you use $20 in VIP credit, taking your total down to 50, it's not going to qualify for the kit. You got to keep that in total at 75 after you've taken off VIP credit and before you've added your tax and your shipping in order to qualify for this kit. Now, I'll ship it to you totally free. You don't owe me a thing, and you're not participating or, committing yourself to a club or committing yourself to ordering every month. It's nothing like that. This is just essentially a thank you gift from me. And I want you guys to really enjoy your stamp set that you got either at a discount, or if you're a VIP and you're a very wise lady, you got it totally free. I want to give you guys some fun resources to be able to use that. So just a thank you gift from me. Now, as I mentioned before, guys, those of you that want to spend maybe a little bit more this month, at the $125 level, you guys can get what I call an add-on kit. And I always say every single month, one of these months, I'm going to change this to like a really cool name instead of something that sounds dumb like the add-on kit. But that month is not this month. So we'll figure out a cool name at one day, but that day ain't today. All right. So this is going to be kind of like what we have done many times in the past. Last month I did something a little different and it kind of flopped. It wasn't very well received. And so we're back to what we normally do. So there is a big, large workshop. The supply list is over on my blog. I'm going to show you guys the pages in a minute. But if you guys do not have Cricut, or you just want to save yourself some cutting, or you just quite frankly want to save yourself some money, the add-on kit is definitely for you this month. So I do have some customers that don't have a Cricut, that don't have an Explorer, so they can't cut the newer Cricut files, the Design Space files. So what that means is that they're able to qualify for the add-on kit, and I've done all the cutting for them. So they can still enjoy the workshop and not have to invest in the Cricut if they don't want to do that. So this is going to be a 12-page 12 by 12 scrapbooking workshop. The pages are really cute. I'm going to show them all to you. It does come with a full cutting guide, of course. It comes with photos of the pages. There are even more photos in the Google folder. And I forgot to show you before I dump this out, but on the front, there's a QR sticker just like on the Stamp of the Month kit. So when you guys get this in the mail, it'll ship right to your door for free. Then you'll be able to click that with your device and it will take you right to the folder that has all the files in it. So you can go ahead and put them together with no trouble, but you're not waiting on anybody. So you can go ahead and put them together right away. And all of your, as I said, your up close photos are there. So you can kind of get a good up close look at the clustering and that kind of thing. And I think that you will enjoy it. So what I have done again this month is I am just wicked obsessed with the print and cut, and that's not dying anytime soon. Okay. I absolutely love it. And what I have done is I have utilized the Close to My Heart Cape Cod SVG collection. So I'm just going to quickly, since this video has already been way longer than I anticipated, we're just going to embrace it. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys quickly. Our collections now are coming with a Close to My Heart artist has designed a digital collection. And that basically means that if you have one of the non-Cricut electronic die cutting machines, you can still use this. So you're not just limited to Cricut. Now, I personally work in Cricut. I have no desire to learn any of the other machines. And so I certainly can't train you on any of that, but it is a very cool collection this time. You'll see that the colors that are made up of the SVGs, they match the palette. Okay. You guys can change the colors. That's something that I've actually taught a lot about inside the membership, about that you can change colors of SVGs to match the Close to My Heart color palette. So maybe you're working with the beach paper from last year and you love the shapes and designs of this SVG collection, but maybe you want it to match the beach paper from last year. You can actually go in and change those colors and cut them out, and then you're going to have coordinating embellishments. So that is a really, really fun feature. But this is going to be what I cut your additional die cuts out of. So it's not actually cut out of cardstock. These are the print and cut. So I actually, if you guys don't know anything about Cricut print and cut, oh my gosh, it is life-changing. You will absolutely love it. I can send you a link to learn how to do that. It's very quick and easy, and it is a game changer. And so there are so many fun little pieces and images that are a part of the Close to My Heart SVG collection. And again, I did those with print and cut. So this is one piece, okay? So it's, you can see really detailed, lots of detailed cuts on there, but this is one piece. If I did this in cardstock, oh my gosh, I would have a stinking 20 pieces. All of these leaves, the coconuts, I would have so many pieces to put this little tree together. When you do print and cut, it's just one piece. It's awesome. And so there are so many really fun pieces in here. I'll just tell you guys, if you are not going to qualify for the add-on kit, you have to put these all together yourself. So you guys have to go get the SVG collection from the website. You have to download all the images, upload all the images, and then I broke them apart. I broke all the images apart, and then I put a black offset around them, and then I put them back together, and then I flattened them. I have it listed in here, the steps that you guys need to take to do that. But all I'm saying is that if you're hearing this and you're like, yeah, girlfriend, I don't know how to do that, I don't want to take the time to do that, then the add-on kit is going to be for you, because I have done a stinking ton of work, and all of it is done for you, and it's already cut out and ready to go. You guys don't have to do all this on your own inside whatever cutting software you're using. I will also mention that when I cut these out, I had extra space on the page. And you have to cut, they cut each page that goes to your printer, okay? So I had a lot of extra space. So what I just did, just for fun, is I gave you guys a lot of additional images. So like you have extra crabs, you have extra seashells. I just pretty much took a bunch of images that would fit in those open spaces, and I just went ahead and printed and cut all of those too, and then put them all in your envelope. So when you guys start going through here, and putting your pages together, you will have extras. You're not crazy. You didn't miss them on the page. You're just going to have extras. And so you can either put more of them on your page than what I did, or you can use them on other projects that maybe you want to make with the Cape Cod paper collection. So again, it's just another little gifty that I'm doing for my ladies that I know that you guys will appreciate. But I wanted you to know, when you're going through there, you're not crazy. There are more in there than what there needs to be. Things like these fun little fences. You may pull out your images, and there may be like a little hangnail or something here where this little piece did not pop out. That's okay. Toss it in the trash. It'll all be fine. But look how detailed these are. Oh my gosh, you guys, they are so fun. So anyway, you've got lots of print and cut pieces, and then you have all of your cardstock as well. So what this means, and this is pretty much how most of the add-on kits have been, probably the last 14 months, probably, with a few exceptional months. There are going to be, where if you guys get the add-on kit, the only cardstock that you need to provide are your base pages. Everything else is cut either with a Cricut or with a trimmer and included for you. So that means the only thing that you have to cut yourself with your paper trimmer are your 6 pieces of your pattern paper. So only 6 pieces. So I have done the majority of the cutting for you in the add-on kits. You will just have to cut your 6 pieces of pattern paper, and then boom, you're off to the races and ready to go. It is awesome. So, I also wanted to mention one more thing, guys. There are a couple of these fun little, signs in there, and they're left blank on purpose. That is because they make really cute journaling spaces. So you guys could put like the name of the lake or name of the beach or whatever you're doing. Maybe you could even use these for like if you were hiking or something, you know, anything that's outdoorsy, because this clearly looks like a wood sign. But you have some available spaces here. You could add the date or you could add the place. But I left them blank on purpose. I thought about putting like a fun beach sentiment or a fun lake sentiment, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to let everybody decide what they want to put on there. So you guys can stamp or handwrite, whatever you would like, but these are going to be available for, essentially, journaling spaces for your pages as well. So I'm not going to dump the whole thing out because there are tons of little pieces in here, but, this is going to be sent to anyone that places a $125 order. You're going to get the add-on kit and you're going to get the stamp of the month kit. Now, here's the deal. Everybody hear me, okay? The stamp of the month kit, I will restock as many times as necessary. So if you place a $75 order, you're getting one of these no matter what, okay? The add-on kit is while supplies last. And I'm just going to tell you that I have made a significant dent in my add-on. I'm down to single digits, I'll tell you that. And we're only in the first week of the month. So I'm down to single digits. So if you guys want an add-on kit, I need you to know they're while supplies last. And so when I run out, I don't restock these. So if you want one of these, you need to get your order placed very quickly. Okay. And so it's $125, and that is after you've taken off any VIP credit that you might want to use and before you add your tax and shipping. So you're going to get at $125, you're going to get both kits. If you're a VIP, you're going to get a VIP bundle. You're going to get the free catalog. I'm telling you, it's going to be an amazing month to place an order on my website, you guys. So now that our video has been like 3 million years long, okay, let's have a look at the pages. I am going to do a video of just this workshop here, hopefully pretty quick. My month is already getting away from me. But I want to give you guys a little peeky peek. I did use, and you guys will see it on a post I made this morning, one of the stencils from the annual catalog has waves on it. It has some other beach, little beach images. Hang on just one moment. So sorry, a drink of tea or I'm going to start coughing on camera. But the stencil has a lot of really cute beach, like there's some seashells and some waves, and I'm drawing a blank right now, but some fun things that would work for like a beach or a lake theme. I kind of got obsessed with the waves, and I used the wave stencil on every single page of the workshop. I couldn't put it down. It was so cool. And it really is just a neat way to kind of almost dress up a regular plain Jane cardstock, right? It's just it adds a little something, something. It's not so much that it's like sensory overload and makes your page look cluttered, but it's just enough to add a fun bit of texture, a fun bit of theme in there. And so on layout number 1, which this is all listed in your files, so you guys don't have to worry about wondering what color ink and all of that, but I use some Lagoon ink here, and we'll kind of go quickly through these pages, but I've paired a lot of elements in our clustering. So you can see we've got print and cut that I've designed and included in the add-on kit. You've got some stickers that come with the sticker sheet. This is some of the die cuts that come with the Cape Cod collection. So on the Cape Cod, you guys have the wooden, the brown, what do they call it? They call it paperboard, but I always call it a die cut or a chipboard because it's like this thick, really high quality type of material. So you've got the brown and the white, and then you've got a bunch of these blue acrylic shells. Here's the thing. I'm just going to be real with you. I didn't really like them. I'm not a super fan of the acrylic pieces. And I felt like the blue in here, like just didn't super duper match the cardstock that I was choosing and the papers that I was using. So I actually didn't use them, and I'm not even sorry because it's my project and I can do it how I want, right? So you guys are going to have all of these. If you make my workshop just like I did, you'll have all these left over. So you can add them to your pages, or again, you have more embellishments to use with your leftover paper, or if you want to make other projects with your Cape Cod. But you'll have there's a whole bunch of these as well that you guys are not going to see reflected on the pages. And that's just because I personally just did not really care for them. So anyway, to each his own. alone, that's okay, but that's why you're not going to see them in these clusterings. But we've got the paperboard here, and then we've got some of those blue dots. Now I used the blue dots and the teal dots. And I used pretty much some of all of them because I just felt like all of the colors really matched super well. I think I didn't use one of these because it clashed a little, kind of like those acrylic shapes. But for the most part, we used a significant amount of these dots. Now, if you guys are like, I don't want to buy 2 packs of dots, it's totally fine. You don't have to. Use from your stash if you would like. But I did decide to use 2 of them. We've got some mist shimmer trim that match really, really well. And if you guys will take note as we quickly thumb through here, okay? I love the palm tree. It is one of my favorite images that I did. I absolutely love it. I really focused on the large sizes of photos. So you guys will see lots of 4x6s and 6x4s. So lots of really great usable photo sizes. So you don't have to trim down your standard size photos. You don't have to worry about, cutting off someone's head and all of that. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. But you'll notice that this workshop has an exceptionally large number of the large size of photos. Okay. Still that wave set. Look at there. How pretty. Just a little tiny bit of texture, you guys. A little bit of clustering. There's one of our cute little crabs from the print and cut. I love it. It is adorable, you guys. Those waves, I'm telling you, if you guys are not already using stencils, what are you waiting for? It is amazing. It's game changing. It'll absolutely take your layouts and your cards for that matter up to the next level. And I feel like I use them on cards as well, but I love them so much on pages because you guys have heard me say this before. I get a little sensory overload. If I look at a page and it's like it's real cluttered, I don't care for it. I need a little bit of quiet space, like for my eyes to rest, so I have to have some of this open blank space. Well, sometimes when you have some of that open blank space, it's like it's a little too open. It's a little too blank, right? So you need just a little bit of something to kind of fill in some of that completely, monotone cardstock, right? But you don't want to maybe do random stamping because that's going to be a little bit too in your face. You don't want to put a bunch of stickers up there or embellishments up there. The stencils are just a fun way to add a little bit of quiet texture and kind of cover up some of that empty space and without it being too much. So, I love this fun little piece of coral here, this paperboard or chipboard. I wish we had multiples of these. I love that little guy. He's super cute. This fence, I think of all the layouts, this one's my favorite. I love this fence. It is just adorable. You've got some waves in the background. We've got a little crab and a little seashell down there. I just think this one turned out so stinking cute. So stinking cute. You got a fun little umbrella and a beach chair down here. Another little part of your fence down there, another crab and another seashell. I just love it. I'm super, super happy with how this turned out. If you're watching this video and you're a Close to My Heart consultant, and you want the cutting files to this, again, just like the stamp of the month, you can get them down on my blog. And there is an option on the stamp of the month post, guys, that if you want the stamp of the month and the Cape Cod workshop, you get a bundled savings. So if you want both of them, you might as well save some money. So just saying, get it over on the stamp of the month post because you'll save $4. I'm pretty sure that was the math. Quick math in my head. This one, really cute. I love the little clustering here. Again, you guys know I like things to just kind of overlap a tiny bit on a photo. Not going to cover up a head or anything, but I feel like when you overlap things, it just kind of helps your eyes naturally, kind of more fluidly move across the project. I just feel like it looks a little smoother, looks a little more, little less choppy. I'm probably not the right word to describe a scrapbook layout, but it makes sense in my brain, okay? But some fun little clustering, a little bit of cardstock, a little bit of a sticker. You've got some of that paperboard, the white and the brown. Here is that really fun wooden sign that I told you guys you could put your own little journaling in there. This is one of the print and cut pieces that's like a little piece of that seagrass that kind of drives me crazy, that would naturally be sitting right by one of the wooden posts. And again, I just feel like like all of those little elements, all those different types of elements kind of clustered together, you know, the paperboard and the print and cut and the stickers and the dots and that kind of thing. It just has a very eclectic look and I love it. I'm super happy with how it turned out. So again, just some more the bits and pieces that you guys see on the left, you got them over here on the right. That's kind of how I like to design. If it's on the left, I like to bring it over to the right so they look like they match. This one, you know, this was really the page that I looked at the Cape Cod over and over and over again, and I kept thinking, wow, my mind sees periwinkle as a purple. Some of you see periwinkle as a blue, and it to me looks more lavender to me. And I look at the paper and I'm like, wow, of all the colors they could bring into a beach collection, the color palette, purple is an interesting choice. And it took me a while to kind of wrap my head around it. And when I got done with this layout, I was absolutely on board with the purple. Totally sold on it. Love how it looks. It's like a beautiful, soft look. Kind of takes the boldness of like the bluebird and that kind of, you know, the dark lagoon and that kind of thing and kind of tones it down a little bit. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. So you can see a little bit of the periwinkle ink, more of that wave stencil up here, a fun title, Beach Life. Again, more of those little different elements that come in that collection. A little palm tree down here with the sticker. Again, you guys see, it's really simplistic work. The good thing about that is that if my work is a little too simplistic for you, then you have plenty of available open space to add more fancy schmancy stuff, right? Me too, Kathy, me too. At first, I wasn't sure. I love it now. Absolutely love it. So last one, lots of that fun lagoon. I also got a lot of compliments on the fact that we added the browns. So you'll notice espresso in this workshop and mocha in this workshop. And you guys, I think everybody knows this, but on the off chance that someone is listening to this that is not familiar with Close to My Heart, you can create your own custom cardstock pack. So you can create a custom pack in 12 sheets or a custom pack in 24 sheets. And you can go and build your own in sets of 2, okay? So like this page uses 2 sheets of espresso. So you would add 2 sheets of espresso. This one here, 2 sheets of periwinkle. Go and add some periwinkle. So like I said, it's going to be really easy for you to be able to grab the different colors. Since I didn't really stick with a color or with a coordinating cardstock pack that Close to My Heart has in the catalog, I kind of did my own thing, and I usually do my own thing. But you guys can just as easily go in and create your own, we have a fly, your own cardstock pack to either give you the colors that you need to create this workshop, or maybe you guys are looking through your paper collections and you need some cardstocks, but you don't really want to buy the entire 24 or 12 sheet single pack of colors. You want to mix and match your own. You have the ability to do that. So that is an awesome feature that we got several years ago, and it is an amazing one. It really, really is. So another little buffalo we chased, right? Look at the fun little waves, just like peeking back here behind the photos, behind the little clustering here. You guys, I'm telling you, if you're not on board with stencils, you better get on board with stencils. I haven't seen the new catalog yet, but I hear there's a lot of them in it, okay? This is a fun little piece of that chipboard that I put a little bit of mocha cardstock behind it so we could have a little pop of that brown. It showed up a little bit better. These are little fences that come in that paperboard pack as well, and this is all listed in your files, so you don't have to worry about remembering it, but I cut them apart. I only had 2 left, and I wanted a fence on either side, so I took the 2 and I cut them apart. So that gave me 4 little fences to put on all the edges of my layout. And I think it turned out really, really cute. I love it, man. Oh, I was nervous Lagoon was retiring. Some of you guys heard me say that, and I got confirmation that it is not retiring. So I'm very excited to get at least one more year with my beloved Lagoon. It's my favorite color that we've ever had. And so I don't have to worry about stocking up on any more Lagoon cardstock. So that was a quick, brief look at the pages, a lot of long-windedness from Sue's, right? But peek at the Cape Cod workshop. If you guys do not qualify for the add-on kit, you can still qualify for the cutting guide. So for a $25 order placed on my website, you can get the cutting guide for free. You just have to email me and tell me that you want it, because I don't know which one, I don't know which cutting files you want. So when you guys order, you have to email me and let me know which ones you want. And so you can do your own Cricut cutting and SVGs and all that good stuff, and just use the files. So you have several options that way. But if you want to be lazy and you don't want to take all of the headache of putting all of these SVGs together, then you can qualify for the add-on kit and I will have done the hardware for you. But like I said, I'm down to single digits. And so if you guys want an add-on kit, you need to go ahead and quickly order to reserve one for yourself, because once they're gone, I do not restock them. So thank you, Miss Judy. I am so grateful. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really wasn't sure, guys, to be honest, how the beach would go, because a lot of you guys are not interested in beaches, right? Some of you guys don't live near the beach. You have no desire to go to the beach like I do. That is my happy place. But this has been probably the most successful workshop I've done in a really long time. So it's been really popular with my customers and really popular with other consultants who are buying the files to offer to their customers. So if you guys have questions about the kits or the Close to My Heart specials or about joining as a VIP and all of those benefits, just shout out, reach out to me. You're never going to be a bother to me. It's a blessing to hear from you guys. This is my job, my full-time job. And so don't ever feel like you are bothering me when you reach out to me with a question. It will be a joy for me to help you in whatever way that I'm able. So, please, you can comment below. You can send me a message. However, like a note, with a like the collar of a dog, and send the dog my way, like they do in the movies old days. However you want to reach out to me, I am so happy to serve in whatever way. So reach out to me if you guys have questions. I'll be so happy to answer those and kind of get you guys along their way. Maybe you can get you some of these really fun products in your hands. Oh, Nicole, I know, and I'm coming down the end of this month. I'm so excited, because if I could pick one activity that just like brings peace to my soul and helps me, like my brain is quiet and I'm not thinking about all the things I have to do and all of that, it is snorkeling. And so I can just live in the water snorkeling, and I'm so excited. I'm coming down to Florida the end of the month, and my family loves it too. So I hope you guys have good sunshiny weather and no double red flags. So I'm so glad that you guys like the beaches. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. So I'm sorry the video is longer than it normally is. You guys know this is just what happens. When I am doing the talking, sorry that you guys notice that the pre-recorded videos are much shorter. So it's kind of one of those, I know some of you guys like the live because we can do the banter back and forth, and I enjoy that as well, but then you got to listen to the banter. So anyway, just kind of part of life, right? But you guys will have the tutorials to the Stamp of the Month projects up on the YouTube channel, here before long. And so, those won't take long. And, I am already, every order up until the beginning of this video has already shipped out. So there are people that already have Happy Mail in their hands, and they're probably very excited about it. So sunsets are just so much fun in California. However, the East Coast is warmer water. I got it. Totally sure. And I like that warm water. It's totally good with me if it's like bath water temperature. I do not want to be cold. Hawaii water is cold. Florida water is not in July. That's why we go in July. So, happy Saturday, guys. I'm so grateful for you popping in and saying, hey, it blesses me. And, if I can do anything to help you guys, it will be my pleasure to do so. And, those of you who have supported, my business this month, please know that my family and I are so grateful. You absolutely, most literally, put food on our table. When you place your order, you absolutely put food on our table. So I'm so, so grateful for every one of you guys. So have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And Nicole, your pool is for, oh my gosh, girlfriend, I love it. I love it. That is awesome. I totally love it. Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, you guys.